Chapter 14. Not one, but three happened. Time kept passing at its pace. Whenever I used to think of the lottery form, my heart lost control. Patience bears a sweet fruit, yet it is one of the most bitter poisons to drink from. 8 months passed sipping from that bowl. The clouds of despair were about to take over the valley of hope when fate decided otherwise. Those days were extremely hot. When the streets became deserted in the afternoon, I also used to close my shop and come home. One such day, when I was returning from my shop, with the sun following me, my nephew, who was standing near the entrance, as if waiting for me, started to yell, "Salman, uncle! Salman, uncle!" at the top of his voice. "What happened?" "Uncle's heartbeat," I asked, stretching his pink cheeks. "I have something for you. It is yours," he said with a grin. Intrigued, I asked him what it was. "First, you have to buy me lots of chocolate and ice cream, and that too without anyone knowing about it, especially my mother. Then I will tell you," he said. So you're blackmailing me?" I asked him with a raised eyebrow, to which he shook his head and said, "No, only love." I smiled. These kids were so mischievous. I recalled my childhood when I was unable to even say my name properly at this age. I decided to tease him. "What if I refuse?" "Then I will not tell you that I have a letter that came for you, and I hid it with me," he blurted out innocently. A letter? I was shocked. A film played in my inward eye with the pink paper as the lead role. I trembled. "Give me the letter," I asked him sternly. Ali was not at all afraid. "Promise me first." "Fine, I promise." Helplessly, I gave in. Ali was not convinced. "Not this promise. Say God promise. Only then I will give you the letter." Agitated, I said, "Fine, God promise." As soon as the deal was done, Ali ran towards his home, which was right next to ours, while I proceeded towards my room. I knew he would come there looking for me. After a few minutes, his little head peeped inside. "You are here, Uncle Salman. I have been looking for you. Here are those letters." He handed me over 3 envelopes. I told him to come after some time and decided to check the letters after lunch. Once done with the meal, I came to my room and opened the first letter, on the top of which it was written, "You have won the American lottery visa." The second letter was from the Canadian immigration approval letter, and the third was an acceptance letter from Dubai. It was impossible for me to believe this, so I thought that one of my friends had played a prank on me. My pounding headache compelled me to leave the letters in the darkness of the chest of drawers and take a nap, so I did that. After waking up, I went to the shop again. At night, when I came back home, I had completely forgotten about the letters, so I ate dinner with the family and went to sleep. The next day, after breakfast, I remembered the letters, so I went to my room and reopened them. This time, I read each word written. It was unbelievable. My mind and my heart were in a constant debate. Could this actually happen to me after so many futile attempts? Could Allah listen to my prayer? Was I invited to fulfill my dream? When my heart and my mind were exhausted from carrying the burden of these thoughts, suddenly I remembered Dr. Zia. I called him immediately. He informed me that he was out of the city, so we decided to meet on Sunday. The night before Sunday, it rained cats and dogs. Once done with the breakfast, I picked up the letters and started to Dr. Sahab's house. He received me warmly. We sat down in his living room and I showed him the letters. His facial expressions changed completely as he opened the letters one by one. "Salman, you are saying that you are not lucky. According to these letters, aren't you ruling the land of luck?" He looked at me with genuine happiness. "I don't get you, Dr. Sahab." I was confused. "Salman Sahab, you have won the American lottery visa. Also Dubai and Canada are also ready to welcome you. Congratulations, my dear, he said. Is all of this true, Dr. Sahab? I couldn't resist asking. Yes, yes, yes. All of this is true, he replied. If this is true, then there is nothing more beautiful and pleasant than it. I was overjoyed. This is nothing short of a miracle, Salman. Dr. Zia was overjoyed too. Thank you, Dr. Sahab. You are the reason why I believe in miracles now. You ignited my dying passion in me, sir. I am extremely thankful to you. I was crying with gratitude. No, no, I am a sinful man. I am not the reason for your belief. Be grateful to the Almighty, who has chosen you for this miracle, he said. If there is someone who needs to be acknowledged in common people, then I am sure that it is your Amma John, as it is the fruit of her prayer. My eyes gave away and tears started streaming down my face listening to this. You are right. Amma has prayed a lot for me, I said with a shaking voice. So now head home and first ensure that you kiss her feet as soon as you enter, Dr. Zahab instructed me. Yes, for sure. It will be the next step now, I inquired. Start packing, my prince, he smiled. Also, you have to reply back to the embassy through a letter with the information of a sponsor who could guarantee that they know you, Dr. Sahab added. Listening to this, my heart sank. What happened? Why is this long face now? He asked. They rejected me when I gave them a sponsor. Where do I get one from now? I was genuinely puzzled. Don't think negatively. Who has guided you till here will ensure that everything stays fine. He is there. Have faith in him, Dr. Zahab said, pointing up. I thanked him and got up to leave. On my way home, I remembered the promise that I had made to Allah. My feet automatically started taking me to a nearby masjid.